So you say you got a good girl at home, right? Okay, I can dig it. Let me ask you this. Do you have a password to her phone? However many phones she has. Probably not. And even if you do, I bet it was on some fair exchange type of stuff where you had to give her yours in order to get hers. You know, some 50-50 relationship type of stuff. And you probably pay all the bills. See, that's not the same. Fair exchange ain't the same as a woman saying, you know what? You're my man, I'm your woman. I want you to believe in me and believe that I got your back, believe that I'm going to hold you down. So I want you to be able to have access to whatever. If you ain't got the password to her phone, to her emails, to her social media accounts, man, you're a fool. You ain't no player because you just let your woman run wild and free, just because you ain't worried about what she doing, just because you ain't caring about what she doing. Yeah, you do care about what she doing. You a fool if you sit here telling me you got a woman with close access, close proximity to all the important, valuable things in your life like that, man, and you don't care about what she doing, you don't care who she doing it with. Either you a fool or you lying to yourself, because you ain't lying to me. I already know the truth. If you don't have access to any of your woman's communication methods, you don't know what the hell she doing, but I can guarantee you right now, she is doing something. You heard the old saying, when the cat's away, the mice will come out to play. That's the type of freedom you giving your woman. You giving your woman freedom like you got roaches in the house, man. You cut off the light. When you cut them back on, where the roaches be at? All over the damn place. As long as the light on, where they be at? They be heading out somewhere. Why? Because roaches are nocturnal creatures. They like to hunt when they can't be seen. And that's the same way your woman is. If she want to do dirt, she want to do it where she can't be seen. See, your woman ain't dumb like you. She ain't going to go out on a date with somebody at the hotel around the corner. She going to go out of the state, maybe even out of the country, so she can enjoy her time away from you with somebody else. But let me tell you something right now. That video you saw at the beginning is what happens when a woman believes she's free to do and behave however she wants to. Now, these two people live together. This is girl. Look how she acted, man, when that man took her phone and went in the crib. That woman tore the door off the hinges, homie. She tore the door off the hinges. She ain't care about how much money. Now, for whatever in that cell phone, they got to sit and buy a brand new door. And they probably need to get a better quality one than that. But this woman got superhuman strength when she realized, man, she was about to be busted. And the way she behaved, boy, ain't no telling what's in that phone. She probably got flicks of her with another man in that phone. She probably got flicks of her doing all types of things in that phone, man. That ain't just some, I got a phone number or a text message reaction. That's a reaction where, boy, you about to see something that probably finna make you sick to your stomach. So you got these guys telling you, man, don't worry about what your woman doing, man. You a sucker if you worry about the woman doing, man. No, you ain't. You a sucker if you got a woman around you and you don't care what she doing. Y'all act like y'all got to have a woman all around you in close proximity like that, so much that you're willing to put a low quality woman in a high quality position. If you want to know who your broad is, man, and you ain't got the password to her phone, just do what this man did. Take her phone. Take her phone, lock yourself in the bathroom with it. Snatch it out of her hand, which is, I can guarantee you that's what he did. She's sitting in the car. He snatched her phone out of her hand, dipped up in the crib on her. And she said, nah, you ain't finna get away. He locked the door, man. She tore the door off the hinges, man. That Jezebel energy, man, made her a monster at that particular time. And you know why? It's because you men are too free-spirited with giving your alpha energy to the wrong woman. You men are too free-hearted with giving access to your income to the wrong woman. You men are out here bragging about the fact that you got a woman that can do whatever she want to do, man. Well, you a fool, homie. Because a woman who can do whatever she want to do and does whatever she wants to do is a Jezebel. Now, how you gonna put a Jezebel in a wife position, or put a Jezebel in a girlfriend position, or put a Jezebel in a queen position, or put a Jezebel in a 50-50 relationship position? Whatever position you gonna put in, how you gonna put a Jezebel in that position, man, then walk around with your chest poked out? I'll punch you in the chest like a little kid. You around here perpetuating this energy to men that it's okay to, man, have a scallywag as your wife. Have a scallywag as the woman that you trust. How you gonna trust a scallywag with access, man, to your income, access to your finance, access to the inner workings of your business, access to all these things, man? We don't live in that world where men have to accept that. If you're gonna deal with women like that, you might well be a bachelor and deal with them. And this ain't the first time we've seen a woman cut up by the phone. And this right here, we know this ain't no prank. Somebody was filming this from far off. That woman tore the door off the hinge. Ain't nobody finna do that for no prank. And they ain't living nowhere, look like they got no major paper, so they can't afford them type of pranks on. So when y'all see these things and they be pranks, y'all, oh, that's a prank, that's a prank. Now you see, fool, those prank represent real life. Don't you understand that a prank can't be pulled off properly unless it represents real life? It's got to be believable. You can't prank me that you killed a great white shark with an ink pen. I ain't gonna believe that. So what you men have to understand, man, is you have to know that when women play these pranks, all they're doing is having fun with how they get over on y'all. When y'all sitting talking about, that's a prank, that's fake. That's an app on TikTok. Yeah, it's an app on TikTok geared toward women showing y'all how stupid y'all are. And instead of saying, man, we that stupid? No, that's a prank. That don't happen for real. Now all this stuff happen for real, man. Don't be a fool. Ain't no woman finna be around me, man, and I ain't got access to a phone because I don't need her around me. And the fact that I don't trust her more farther than I can see her, yes, I need to see what's going on when she ain't around me. And I may not ever look in it, but I may. Who knows? I just need to have access. I need to be able to pick it up and look in it. Why? Not because I'm going to cut up on her or confront her about it. Because if you go long enough with nothing ever happening with your broad, then just naturally as a man, it may take you 2 years, 3 years. But at some point, you're going to start viewing her from a perspective that's different than you view every other woman out here. That's why some men just go ahead and just be in an open relationship. That way, you don't have to search for those things or you don't have to have access to anything. You can just know that this is what it is. And that way, you'll never put her in a type of situation in your mind where she's not that kind of woman. You just let her be that kind of woman. But that's not for me. I ain't met no woman that's so valuable that I need to have her in my life in close proximity. Why she still do that? I just ain't met one. It don't even matter what she contribute to the growth of my business or the process of my progress. That don't even matter. She can contribute that, but when it comes to putting her in close proximity to me in my life, then that's a personal thing. This is my personal space. She can be in my business space all the time and she will be rewarded for her contribution. But when it comes to my personal space, hey man, she got to earn her position in my personal space. And I'm gonna be honest with you, ain't no broad that I don't have access to her whole life. I'm talking about, boy, I need to be able to answer her emails for her. You know what I'm saying? I need to be able to do that. Because listen, here's the thing. You a man. You already know what you do when you always locking your phone, taking your phone to the bathroom with you and taking your phone everywhere you go. Every time you move, you got your phone with you. Hey, man, listen, for me right there, I just look at it like this. First of all, you nasty if you go and take a boo-boo and you take your phone in there with you. You nasty. 87% of cell phone tested, man, have fecal matter on them because y'all go and take your phone in there when you boo-boo. Back in the day, yeah, they used to have magazines in there, but the magazine stayed in there. So while you were taking a boo-boo, you read the magazine and you leave it in there. So everybody who read the magazine was in there taking a boo-boo. And then they left them in there, wash their hand and leave out. So all the bacteria from that arrangement stay in that one room. Now, y'all take it around everywhere. But anytime you move and everywhere you go, man, you got your phone with you. You know why you do that? Because you don't want your broad in it. How many times, this for y'all in relationship, how many times you left home, forgot your cell phone, man, you can got 10, 15 minutes away from home, you can turn around, ran back, got your cell phone. How many times you left your phone for 10, 15 minutes and get back, your woman already in it. See what I'm saying? She already in it, already trying to figure out, already trying to see what's going on in it. Why? Because too many people living these secretive lives, man. And here's the thing. I'm not saying cross over into the line where you just say, okay, let's just have an open relationship. If that's what you want to do, fine. I don't knock men who have open relationship with their woman. I understand it. You just eliminate the need to even think about this stuff. Y'all just got an open relationship. Cool. But that woman had to have so much value in your life that I just ain't never met a woman who had that type of value in my life, where her presence affects my life in such a positive manner that I need to have that type of arrangement with her. If I did, then I probably would. So I'm not telling you I'm against open relationships. Now, when it comes to marriage, I'm not finna like legally marry no woman and be talking about we in an open relationship. I ain't finna do that. That's a different position right there. Unless she signed a prenup. If she signed a prenup, yeah, we could do it. But then even with that, if she's already in my life serving that value, why would I put her in the position to go ahead and say, okay, I'm going to go ahead and wipe her up while she's out there doing whatever she want to do? Nah, bro, I ain't finna do that. At a certain point, it comes to a moral thing. It comes to a godly thing. It comes to being a righteous man thing, not having a Jezebel spirit around you in that capacity. And so I say this to you, men. If you ain't got access to your broad phone, then there's another life she living that you don't know nothing about. No matter, and this is the thing, no matter how much you think you know, it's always worse than you think it is. Always worse. So there's a man who's in an open relationship with a woman somewhere and she won't give him no brain. But if you look at her phone, there's somebody else she giving brain. Is that what you want? You okay with that? You okay with knowing that there's something, here you are in an open relationship, you taking care of the woman and she won't give you something that she'll go get somebody else. You okay with that? See, these are the type of things you need to be able to access. Not so you could check the woman on no jealous stuff. You need to be knowing if that woman is putting somebody else on the high pedestal than she's putting you on. If that's the case, then you need to lower her position in your life. You only give a person a promotion if they show that type of devotion. And that's real. So I just want y'all to understand that, man. For me, any woman in my life, man, I'm just gonna have access to her phone. Whatever her password is, she changed her password. I'm gonna still have access to it. When I go to her crib, she got an alarm on her crib. I'm gonna have access. I'm gonna have the alarm code. You understand? I'm gonna have a garage door open to her crib. I'm gonna have everything. I'm gonna have full access to my broad. Or else she ain't got to be my broad. I'm cool with that. Because if me and her ain't together, if she ain't in my life, it's her loss. And for every woman I've ever met in my life, it's her loss for us not to be together. For her not to be with me, it's her loss. And until I come across the woman where it's my loss, this is going to be my mindset. Even if you have that woman where it's your loss if she's not around, you still got to lay some rules and regulations and put a foundation down. And I ain't talking about no 50-50 stuff, especially if you get into your paper. If you get into your paper, you're going to compromise 50-50 with a woman. Now, if you compromise before you got the paper, that's one thing. But once you get the paper, okay, the demands change. Your demands change when you become more powerful in a situation. You can demand more. That's why the rookie contract scale in the NBA, that's why the contract scale up. There's a rookie cap. You understand? And then there's a veterans cap. And then there's a max level deal. If you get your rookie contract and you prove that you deserve a max level deal, your next contract is going to be much bigger. But if you kind of flop out and fizzle out as a rookie, you ain't going to get that max contract. That's the same kind of protection you have to give yourself. I tell you, man, treat your life and your relationship like a business. Treat your relationship like a extension of your life. Your life is a business. Your relationship is a subsidiary of that business. Treat them accordingly. Y'all comment down below and let me know what you think about this topic, man. I look forward to hearing what you men have to say. I'm out.
Trying to become the most alpha version of you. Trying to become the most alpha version of you. Striving to become the most alpha version of you. Fighting to become the most alpha version of you. Welcome to the AlphaSphere. Get money division. The place where you transform into a man on a mission.